We have seen the studies which have been done. This coronavirus is involving the aerosol system or the upper respiratory system, the throat, the trachea, the lungs, the alveoli. So these are the common site for the involvement of the COVID by the COVID virus. Whereas there have been some report that in fecal matter these virus can be present. However, as far as urine is concerned, so far we do not have any report that this coronavirus is excreted in the urinary system. So as such, COVID infection is not involving the urinary system. However, if some person like a patient has got already corona symptoms and he has got cancer, that's a different story. And precautions while these patients are coming to us with OPD, we use all kind of protective gears, especially if we have to do any operation on these patients. We take all precautions as we used to take in the past with our HIV patients. So my suggestion is that every medical staff who is involved in the treatment of these patients and coming in very close contact, they should have a universal protection for themselves first.
Okay, and doctor, in terms of the treatment, patients who are currently undergoing treatment, what precautions should they be taking to prevent any chances?
See, we have patients and who are under treatment. They are regularly in our follow-up. Now, there are, I will say, two types of patient. One group is where they have a very early stage of the cancer, like a small tumor in the kidney or in the bladder without much symptoms, and we can wait for them for 2 or 4 weeks. So we assess from that point of view whether patient needs immediate operation or not. However, there is other group of patients who have got symptoms and like blood or hematuria. Those patients we don't like to wait. We take all the precautions and we like to operate, and we are operating all these emergency cases. We are also operating patients who have got the high grade of the tumor or high stage of the tumor, and we think that by waiting their disease will progress. In that situation, we take again all precautions and we operate these patients. So cancer, aggressive, highly aggressive cancers, they are not the contraindication for surgery. And in spite of the COVID virus or no virus, we have to treat these patients. And the decision has to be based on the tumor, whether it's a early tumor, late tumor, the symptoms, what is the grade of the tumor, what is the likelihood of the increased risk of spread if we wait for 4 weeks or 2 weeks. Then we discuss with the patient, we give him the option, and depending upon the situation and the decision, if they need operation, we certainly like to do operation. We never say no to any patient, whether they have got corona positive or negative. We tell all these patients that whenever they are coming to our clinic, first thing is that we ask them to talk to us on telephone. We are doing a lot of telecommunication. We are talking to them on phone. Wherever possible, we like to give advice on telephone only. If not, then we call them to our clinic. And when they come to the clinic, we ask them to take all precautions. They should wear mask. We should keep a distance. We ourselves are putting on mask all the time whenever we are entering in the hospital. And we have keep a distance with them, minimum 3 to 6 feet if possible. And we talk to them. We take all precautions while we are doing physical examination on them, like we are putting on gloves and goggles and mask and everything if we are doing any physical examination. And if we have to operate, then we use all protective gears as has been prescribed by various agencies. Accordingly, we take all the precautions on these patients.
And what about, doctor, while at home, when with other family in the house, how can patients and especially the family members, what precautions?
Again, we have to divide into two groups. Whether a patient who are COVID positive and he knows that he is COVID positive, then he should remain in isolation. In his house also, he has to be totally isolated in his single room along with attached bathroom, and he should not mix up with any other family members. He should use mask all the time, and there should be only one person in the family should be like a caregiver to him, and who should be coming to the door, supplying him whatsoever things are required, and he should be remain in quarantine. But if he has severe symptoms, then and if it's indicated, then he may have to go to the hospital for the admission or for the treatment accordingly. So in the home, he should not think of himself alone, but he should think of his whole all family members and take all the precautions.